All right, welcome to day number 172, and I do have a mic hooked up today, so we're marching in the right direction. I have more work to do from yesterday, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna focus on today. Justice hopefully will go down for a nap soon. Um, hopefully, hopefully, I have some coaching calls at. Let me see. I have some coaching calls at 3. So I got a good amount of time right now to focus on getting my deliverable um out. Then I can go on the coaching calls. Then hopefully after that, if everything goes well in like this first couple hours, then after the coaching calls, I'll probably do a couple other action items that I have to finish. Or either in this, I got like a little half-hour block in between. Maybe I'll do my action items at that point. It's been a very busy week yet again. So, I'm just trying to wrap up anything that's urgent so that way I can like be ready for the weekend. My connection is like my connection is going in and out, which is why I restarted my stream because my Wi-Fi is like not. I don't have a good Wi-Fi connection. It's just going back and forth. Um, Honestly, I don't even know what the speaming, what the upload. I was gonna say the streaming, but I really should say what the upload speed is for this internet connection. It didn't even occur to me to think about that. So yeah, hopefully I just need to have a productive day. Last night I was not about to stay up all night, so I had a lot of troubleshooting issues last night trying to set up my local environment in order to set up this pipeline that I want to have running. So I'm gonna pick back up on that, but essentially I was not able to get any of that working. So for now I am doing like manual work on the file that I'm going to train on, at least for this first training run, because I need to get my endpoint set up, because we haven't like had a chance to test interacting with the endpoint. So that's important as well, because I don't want that to be a blocker for somebody else, because we have a demo coming up soon. Justice. So I'm gonna right now I'm prioritizing delivery over the complete workflow that I know I want, because I just need a little bit more time to really work on that. So that's pretty much what I'm focused on right now. So as of right now, if I can at least get if I can at least get I'm about to go upstairs. I can't even concentrate. Bye, Justice. Bye, baby. I can't concentrate, boo boo. Let me see. All right. I was not gonna be able to concentrate like that. That was not working. Um, okay, make it easier to hear myself too. Oh wait. All right. So yeah, I am. Let me see. I'm gonna wait this out. I think I can still see what he's doing. If I just let him take a nap, I think he will go to sleep, and then I can go back downstairs. But right now, I cannot concentrate with him just like doing all that. So this is the life of working from home. But actually, normally 'cause we're at the hacker house. Normally, if I was at home, it wouldn't be. It's not as bad when I'm at home because at home he can be in his own room right now doing the most, and he'll go to sleep faster because he can't. I'm not like distracting him. So, anyways, I'm just gonna be here, and then I'm like, it's light everywhere in this house. I don't even know. Um, I can't really do much about that. It's a bright window on the side of me that's making my skin look terrible. Oh well. Let me see. Hey Key, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to get organized so I can start work. But I hope everything's going well for you. Let me see. I had to move out of my room so Justice could go to sleep. But I do want to go back down there. But yeah, when I'm at home, it's not as bad because he has his own area. But when I'm over here, it's a little more challenging. Um, wait, yeah, this is where we are. All right. So due to this deadline I have, and due to the number of times I have had to shuffle things around, and which has affected my deliverable, I'm not taking any more meetings this afternoon. I have some coaching calls, that's it. But I declined all the rest of my meetings because I don't got time for all that and all this. So trying to get in the zone. It's still kind of early, so I think I feel like I got a good plan, and I have a good plan right now. I don't want to use this because I feel like it's gonna be loud. But yeah, I feel like I have a good plan right now. It's just a matter of hoping it all goes well because literally everything that I was doing yesterday was not working. Or at least I had a wall, I had a roadblock. And I can't like I can't not make my deadline. So it's like I have to prioritize what I'm doing. So there's like I had it in my mind, I had exactly how I wanted everything to go, which was the perfect route. Like but in reality, that's not how technology ever works. So yeah, I'm basically diverting back to my original experiment slash setup that I was working on before. I just really wanted to. I was trying to get my data cleaning done, but it's just I ran into a roadblock with the data processing pipeline like tool. There is some dependency issues that I have with Python that I cannot run locally. So or I couldn't fix locally. So I don't have the time to just like focus on that right in this moment. I put a decent amount of time towards it last night. And I got stuck at some point. So yeah, basically I'm just like I already prepared a file, which was my original test file. Anyways, I already had a test file prepared that I was going to use to do a test flow, but I was just going to like, might as well go ahead and set the whole pipeline up and finish it. But that's not working out at the moment. So I'll do that afterwards because I do need to deliver this endpoint so it could be integrated. And then I can come back around and work out some of those other kinks. That's my plan right now. So yeah, I want to go back downstairs. I will when Justice is asleep. I can still see him from here. And he literally laid down as soon as I left. So, oh boy. All right, but let me see. So I'll probably mute and turn the music up a little bit. I don't know when the video's gonna come out. Um, so Frozair and I made a wager. We wagered he wagered his streaming career. I wagered my YouTube channel. We have to publish a YouTube video by the end of the week. My deadline is Saturday, or should it be Sunday? Is it Sunday? Because we made the wager on Sunday. So I was like basically trying to get myself into end of day Sunday. Okay. Gotcha. That's when our deadline is. I agree with that. I don't know what I'm gonna make the video about though. Alright, I'm hoping that my training job will run all the way through. I've tried this before and it didn't run all the way through. Initially it didn't run all the way through because I needed more data. And then I went down the rabbit hole instead of just adding more data and running the job. So now I'm back there, MVP mode. I want to go back downstairs, but am I aspiring? No, I'm not. I've been a software engineer for like 8 years. Is that a long time? I don't know. It's just, I mean, this is my career now, so it's starting to seem a little bit longer than it has been. But nope. 365 days of code is actually not a newbie challenge. I don't know where that original like assumption comes from. Well, it's not even 365 days of code, but 100 days of code is like really like the original base challenge. 100 days of code was not started by someone learning how to code. 100 days of code was the idea of people who are already coding regularly, working on something consistent, because one of the actual original rules of 100 days of code is that if you already work full-time as a dev, your work hour time doesn't count towards the challenge. Yeah, so 100 days of code didn't start from that. I know a lot of people use it for learning how to code now, but that's not what it originally was. I've been doing 100 days of code. I've done it like multiple times over the years. I'm somewhere in the middle. I've done a boot camp before. I was self-taught originally. I will be going back to school. I have a background in engineering though, mechanical engineering. Let's see. It's kind of funny because whenever I ask about the whole what about my stream is giving newbie, people usually say because of the challenge. But I get that question a lot regardless of whether I have like some type of challenge in my title or not. I just think it's funny. Preacher, are you gonna make a YouTube video? You gotta make a YouTube video if you're doing the challenge with us. And I want it to be you talking. You gotta make a video just like us. My background is in full stack, but right now I'm doing machine learning. Like right at this moment, that's what I'm doing. I have a client project due today, so I'm working on that right now. Let me see, where's my, oh, I should go to jobs, right? I'm trying to get used to using GCP. Oh, I'll go to custom jobs. That's what, no. Yeah. No. This is the pipeline. Is it another place I'm supposed to be looking? This is the billing dashboard. Predictions. Where is the... This is why I never... I'm not gonna complain. I was about to say, this is why I don't do... That's why I don't do DevOps. But... It just be so much to look at in the on the cloud providers. It'd be so much in the dashboard. Like, you really gotta know what you're looking for. I'm basically doing everything for GCP, so I do enjoy the platform. It's just sometimes it's a lot of overlapping services and features. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking at. Oh wait, let me ask Gemini. Where can I go exactly to watch my training job? Because it's a UI that will show me the pipeline, but I can't remember which setting it's under. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No. Isn't there like a visual graph of the jobs somewhere? Last time I only found it when my, you know what, let me go to my old errors. Last time I only found it when my job errored out. It gave me the direct link. The job graph. Oh, is it in the data flow? Let me see. Hold on, y'all, because I can only see one screen at a time. Here we go. No, wait, these are jobs that failed, though. Overview, monitoring. Pipelines. Okay, let me come back and refresh this. Ramco's, thank you for the follow. I'm not, I don't have my notifications and stuff set up right now. I'm still swapping my streaming. I'm still swapping my streaming setup over to OBS, y'all. What am I trying to do? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, refresh. And yes. Oh wait, what was you saying, preacher? Hold on. Not gonna lie, I have heard that so many times in this challenge. I know. Y'all know because y'all be here. It's just so funny to me. It's funny now. It was offensive at first because it's offensive to me. The whole, like, I always get asked if I'm a newbie. It's offensive to me because I promise you, no matter what reason somebody gives for that, I get asked that no matter what title my stream is. Like, no matter the fact that, like, all my information is already in my bio, no matter if I'm, like, I can literally be, you can come in and see me doing something completely, like, no way that that this is like somebody that's new is doing this, right? Because I've been doing this for like 8 years. So it's not like I'm in here doing like free code camp. Even if y'all see me doing free code camp, whenever you see me have free code camp up, it's talking about teaching the program, because we are doing our free code camp boot camp starting next month. I'm working on the details right now, but yeah. So I did take it offensively initially, because I get asked that all the time, and it's just an assumption that people make, no matter what I'm doing, which is funny to me. Like, now it's just funny. Um, Rosaire is like really on this. He don't want to be a teacher, but he really kind of is a teacher. I think you say you don't want to be a teacher, or do you not want to do tutorials? Because those are two different things. I feel like, well, yeah, because I feel like when you're providing some type of educational value, you're still teaching, but more so like YouTube tutorials, like how to's and like step by step process, like demonstrations. I could see that. Why don't you want to do the tutorials though? I'm not saying that you should, but I'm just curious. My thing for a long time was like, I don't want to. Let me see if he's asleep, because I'm gonna go downstairs. Still got them little beady eyes open. My thing, my thing was like, I didn't want to get into making like how to live stream, streaming gear, stuff like that. I did not want to get into that. Mostly, I guess originally I didn't want to get into that because I was like, I'm still learning how to stream. Um, I was like a while ago, but now it's funny because as much as I didn't want to get into that, I feel like that's a good niche for me to be in, because a lot of people do talk about live streaming, but not as many people talk about live streaming for technical content. Live streaming, or like, basically DIY production for technical content. Like if you teach, run programs, do like any type of online training, or if you want to do like podcasts and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff you can get away with like generic um, tutorials and guides, but there's still certain aspects of like, especially like live coding, that yeah, other channels or other resources are not necessarily going to show you. Um, so it's funny. So now I feel like that's a very specific niche. I've also changed my mind about that because when I realized like my ultimate goal, kind of like you said, preacher, I mean, Frozer, like my ultimate goal for me, it was like, I'm not trying to be this like live streaming creator, so to speak, I guess. But my goal was to help people understand like how to get over that hump of like establishing your career or advancing in your career. And the way that I did that was, now I've been, like my live streams are like a day to day, just like what I really do. Um because I had a lot of students and a lot of younger devs and stuff that I worked with in the past, who literally looked at me like I knew everything, and I'm like, I literally am struggling just like you. Like, it's okay, this is just a part of the process. But people didn't believe me. My students definitely never believed me. So that was one thing for me with live streaming. um but I've also gotten into lately being like, I need to show people what I did, and how I go about this process. So yeah, somehow that got me back full circle to showing people how to live stream. So I might make a video like that this week, because it was funny, because right after we made that wager, um the next day or like 2 days later, somebody I know called me up and said, hey, like I'm trying to start live streaming my Shopify workshops, and they're like, I know you do that for like technical content, like can you show me, or can you give me some advice on that? So it's like, I guess I'm making a video. So I don't know. I also think that sometimes, because Frozer, you were saying like, sometimes sometimes the things that we like, the gaps that we see is a good opportunity actually. So like I said, I think a lot of people talk about live streaming, but I don't think a lot of people talk about live streaming for a technical audience, specifically for a technical audience, and some of the nuances there, and how that plays into like your developer brand and things like that, right? Because there's different reasons why people live stream or why people get into content creation. Um, or why it's useful for us nowadays in this social media world that we live in. So, you were saying that you don't really see a lot of things that look exactly like what you're trying to do. I think that's a good thing. Um, One thing you can try out, and I don't, cause I was thinking about some of this stuff earlier, cause I saw you had responded back on Discord. Some of the stuff I was gonna say, like if you go like for this video this week, you got your topic already. I don't know if you tried this before, but like doing some search, YouTube search, like looking at what comes up when you do the YouTube searches. If you start typing in the title of something that you would want to create or you would think should exist, but it doesn't, um, using that search bar to kind of see what kind of autocorrects come up, and also seeing like what other kind of videos are being served for those. And then there are some ways that you can look at the rankings if you did that before. I don't know if you ever used like TubeBuddy, or what's the other one called? I can't remember what the other one's called. You're not confident in your skills to teach, sir. I'm gonna need you to see what we see. It's First of all, you way too experienced to be talking about it ain't nothing for you to teach. That's first. You don't even get away with that, Frozer, because you not about to sit here and make a video about how you start working at, hold on, what's it Snap, Square, and Google. You don't get to name drop them companies and then turn around. You don't get to name drop them companies and then turn around and say that you not experienced enough to teach. That's first. That's a whole mindset thing. You know that. The heck? People be out here talking and they don't even got no experience. You got real deal, the real deal. The heck? Imposter syndrome is crazy. It's crazy. Cause like the thing about imposter syndrome is like when you say it out loud, it don't make sense. We need a cohort for technical content creators. Yeah, we should do that. I kind of started that channel for us if people was like down with that. But yeah, we should, like, cause honestly, I was gonna say for real, like, we streaming today, but I was gonna say like we could hop in a Discord, like voice chat or whatever, and just like have some sessions. We can also do some like kind of like, I don't know, like masterminds or however people like to call them, but I spend more. So I feel like we all have different strengths because Frozer, like when you post your stuff, like your presentation is all there, like everything's polished, like you got some tools in your workflow that you already like incorporating in and stuff like that. Like the branding is there. I see you making shorts and stuff like that. Like I need to improve in that area. And it's not that I don't know what I need to do, it's more so just getting that productive workflow that is like natural to the process. And then me, I promise y'all, I know everything about like I spend so much time like researching, especially YouTube for in particular. Like my main platform that I focus on is YouTube. I can focus on Instagram. I stopped focusing on Instagram. I mostly just use Instagram for stories and stuff, but like so like the whole like social media growth and like strategies and stuff like that, like I understand how that process works and like how like, approaches to take there. And I have been able to like be successful in applying it as well. It just I'll be making videos. So that's my struggle. Um so yeah, we definitely can like start kind of ads. I know I gotta do shorts, man. It's crazy. Here, let me put my computer on. Oh, I guess I gotta just put it on do not disturb. I appreciate y'all though, man. I've been missing y'all for real because yeah, bi-weekly or something like that. That'd be cool. Even once a month, but I feel like once a month is not enough to start because we already struggling. But maybe bi-weekly. That way we know, cause like me, I need a timeline. So I need to know, like, okay, this gonna be due at X, Y, or Z time. Let me see. We have what's the channel called in Discord? Is this job running? I don't see no errors yet. Oh my gosh, they're so loud. He's still asleep. All right, let's see. How did the worst? But yeah, we need to I'm trying to find in Discord what the let me see. Don't switch. What's the channel called? Is it called content creation or something like that? Content creator. It's just called content creator. And then there's a forum called content discussion too. Oh, so I'm gonna put a post on the forum that says, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can go back downstairs too. Hold on. We are doing a YouTube challenge this week. Let's wait, can I mention you in here? Rosaria. I don't think I can mention you in this one. Let's see, Rosaria, and I have wagered. Let's see. Rosaria wagered his streaming career, and I wagered. Let's see. Challenge this week. Because it's too long. Okay. Make a new post. Let's see. On Sunday. Oops. Okay, and challenge. Hero. I just had a terrible idea. Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all about to hate me. Okay, here's my terrible idea. We won't gotta do it this time. Just putting that out there. But one time we should do a challenge together where We all wager something, and we can lose if anybody loses. Okay, that's what we need to do. We gonna get there. We gonna level up though. That's deep. That's accountability right there. Oh Lord. Because now you're accountable to everybody else, and everybody else is has some buy-in to what you actually get accomplished. But yeah, I just posted a forum in the content discussion. So y'all should put your, if you join in the challenge with us, you should put something on that thread. The deadline is what we say the deadline for this week's challenge is this Sunday. Dang, how is it Thursday already? Um Sunday the 23rd and day. All right. I know. I'm not even freaking out because I don't have time to freak out. I got so many other things I'm behind on. I'm thinking of a way to make this fair if I enter it for y'all. What you mean make it fair? You could do 1 week from today if you wanna jump in the challenge. But yeah, we already agreed on Sunday. So but yeah, I'm already behind on stuff, so I haven't even had a chance to be like freaked out about it. But if I be okay, so Frozen, there's another thing I was gonna say too, y'all. Because I've been doing the 365 days, like, and I've been literally trying to stream every single day. Streaming every day really forced me to get out of, like, step out of the box. And it forced me to think differently about what a stream is and what, like, how I even do content. So that's why I did like um I did streams from my phone. I did streams from my bed, about to go to sleep, like in the dark. I did streams from my couch. I did streams from my porch. I was thinking about going outside actually because it's hot outside. But yeah, because I did all these different different types of streams now, it's been helpful. So I think sometimes that pressure of getting down to the wire and knowing you have to do it no matter what, it will make you stop, like, it'll force you out of analysis paralysis a little bit and get you to, like, maybe reframe what your goals and expectations are out of that process. Because at the end of the day, realistically, we just overthinking it. If, like, honestly, I know I'm at the point where if I just sit down and took 5 minutes to post, to like record a video every day on something and like started posting it every day, I know I would get traction, and I know I would get better, and I know I would refine my ideas as I go. But a lot of times we end up trying to figure out everything on the front end. It's almost like take an MVP approach to content creation. Um, so yeah, this is probably good if you literally haven't gotten anything done. Like if you hadn't gotten where you wanted to be yet, don't worry. This is good. This is good for you because eventually you're gonna get so close to the deadline that you just gonna publish something, and it's going to be good. It's gonna be good, but it's probably not necessarily gonna be everything that you initially thought. And yeah, I think that that's helpful for us. The kind of content that we do, it's not it's popular, but it's not that common, and there's still so many different like niches and segments that hasn't really been addressed. So I think that's more so the struggle that some of us are having, because we want to see something that doesn't quite exist yet. It's a mixture of a bunch of different, types of things. um or if it, even if it does exist, it's not like so many different versions of it that you kind of can see a good example of what to be. but I think that that's a really good thing. Um, I save my streams. I always save my streams, but it is. I have to go back through like hours of footage. I never remember to I never remember to like what's the word? I can't even think of the name of it. Save a stream marker. I never remember how to do that or do that ever. Have 1 terabyte of streams. Yeah, I got so many streams. $20 terabytes of storage. Yeah, I have like almost every single stream I've ever done, which is so weird to even think about. I got streams all the way back since I like 2018, I want to say. I'm not an editor. I hate that. I hate editing. I do. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Um, I like delivering content. I don't like producing content. I like live streams because it's in the moment, so it's a part of my delivery process, but um I'm not a fan of editing at all. I literally never want to go back through all that footage. So that's why I do think certain AI tools are helpful, but they not super cost effective because when you have like a 10-hour stream, that might be all the like processing credits you have for that whole um month or whatever, depending on what kind of tool you use. And so that's just something I'm considering. I have to get better with my workflow in during the streams in order to like repurpose that content more effectively. Something I thought about though, I'm glad y'all bringing this up. Hold on, let me look this up. Oh wait, I haven't seen any errors coming out of my let me go to data flow. I haven't seen any errors coming out of my project. Hold on. Because I do got to check on this job and make sure it's running. It's not in here. Okay, first of all, let's go back to Vertex. The Vertex AI Studio is for Gen AI. Right, so extended sample. Oh, here it is. It stopped due to invalid names, charger location. What? I can't have a space in it or what? That's crazy. Auto ML. Oh wait, maybe if I go to Auto ML, I would see something. Auto ML. It don't show up like that. It's just an option. All right, I gotta hold on, cause I think this let me change this format of this file. Where is it? I don't want to forget what I was about to say. All right, let's try this again. Download. And then go back to storage, buckets, open my existing bucket, upload this file, open this, and then go to Vertex, datasets, extend this. Let's do this one more time. Fix tabular regression. Upload from cloud storage. Upload this one. Continue. Train AutoML on pipelines. Tabular classification regression. AutoML tabular. 2816. Okay. And browse. The root output. Put it here. Continue. Target column. Probability. Create an evaluation. Okay. Target. 1 no hour. There it is. See, it didn't run like this last time. Okay, now I can actually see my pipeline. I wish I could show y'all this. I'm gonna show y'all when I start working on one of my projects, one of my personal projects. Oh, somehow my what the heck is happening? My chat turned into like an entire window. Oh gosh. I don't know what I did. Why is my chat so big? This is so fun. Anyways, let me read what it says. Oh, on call, heck yeah. I'm so behind, y'all. Hold on, let me see what y'all been talking about. $800 videos? That's crazy. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, because all of my live streams are going to YouTube, I've been meaning to see if I can go into if I can use like the clip feature. I don't know if they call it clip, they call it something like, but I can make a short out of a YouTube video. So I'm not sure if I could do the same thing when it was originally a live stream. So I'll need to go check that out. Welcome in Ian as well. I don't know if you're still hanging around. I'm in the same boat. When I build my own tool or find an LLM I can host locally. Yeah, I think oh, there is a resource I found, y'all. I don't know if it makes clips though. Dang, and I can't even remember what it's called. But I think did I fork it or did I star it? I must have forked it too. Oh, here it is. Let me see. It's an assistant. This assistant is set up to where it will optimize your YouTube content. So that's something. Um, it does something about segmenting, like grabbing segments. This is a tool somebody built. I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. Why is this in full screen like this? Settings. I don't really understand how I'm supposed to fix this. Reset the UI. Is that gonna work? Okay, there we go. I can see y'all. Now let's hope I can get those windows back though. Profile docs. Stream information. Restream and chat. Why is my chat like this? I don't know what to do with the chat. Here, this is the one. Oh wait, it's not even pasting. Hold on. My computer is just tripping today. I don't know. I don't understand. Why can't I paste? Okay. Oh wait. Oh well, I posted it only to Twitch. Let me put it in the YouTube chat too. Paste. So yeah, that YouTube analysis assistant, I've been meaning to set this up for a minute. I don't know what all it does, but I know I was having this conversation with another guy who does streams, technical streams. He's in Discord, but I haven't seen him check in a while. But his channel is called Java Grunt. So I was talking to him on his stream not that long ago, and he had recommended this project from Lab Everyday. So I think this one's set up to use OpenAI, which is like really simple, relatively, right? Simple. So I'm gonna set that up sometime soon. All right, so I can chat again because my pipeline run is working. All right. Yeah, see, I just can't stand editing, but it's a part of the process. I won't say I can't stand it. It's just so tedious, and of all the other things that I have to do, it definitely is not top of my list. All right, so let's try something. Let's go to YouTube and I'm gonna go to the switch account, go to my right account, because I really want to see this. If I go to YouTube and I go to my channel and I go to my lives, right? Say I go to this one right here. And oh, remix. Edit into a short. Y'all, this is I just found y'all peak optimization. Probably not. I do have. How can it literally only be 15 seconds? Yeah, it can't only. Oh wait. Actually, go check on. Nope, I can change it to 60 seconds. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's something. So this wasn't like this before. And then if I want to clip something, I can clip up to a minute. And then what? When I hit share, that's like a share. Okay. So absolutely, without a doubt, right now, I can use my streams, past streams, as a base for shorts or just the sound. You can basically do all the features now, because that wasn't always there, at least in the UI. Use a segment from this video. Okay, so if I did that, then what would I do with it? Oh, and then I can keep going. Okay. All right. So that's nice to know. I don't think, though, let me see. Let me try one more thing. If I was to look at my current stream, wait, my stream isn't running on YouTube right now? Oh, yes, it is. I was about to say. So then I can clip, discard. Yeah, so you can just clip from the live stream while it's live. But okay, that's something good to know, because I definitely need to get, it's no reason why I shouldn't be doing those. What was this? Okay, so can I tools, docs, reset? I don't understand why my chat isn't going back where it's supposed to be. Docs. My chat is tripping. Oh god. All right. Yeah, I appreciate the alerts. Let me see how this pipeline is going. The first few steps take a long time. It's like 56 steps. The third step is like super long. Wait. Wait, and you're in Slack too, right? Aren't you? Because content creator, I feel like it. I could be making that up. But yeah, we have I can't see. For anybody that's in Slack, we do have this. I think I'm just gonna try to use this content creator channel more, and then we got the content discussion forum. Let me see. I need to repost that link there too. Alright, another failure. Let me see. Now what? Apache Beam. Wait. Permission denied for all resources. Okay, but oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? Let's try something. Let's get rid of this whole. Actually, let's duplicate this. And then let's get rid of this column. Delete. I think I'm gonna damage. I'm gonna cause an issue. Need to download. Back to storage. Okay. And then I went to Vertex. Datasets. Oops. Cancel. Delete this. Create. Tabular regression. Create. Storage. Train. OV. To output. To here. Oh wait, classification, regression. I might not have switched that last time. Probability. All right, I think it should run this time. I think it's gonna run. Oh wait. Is he still up? I'm surprised if he's still up. It's been almost 2 hours. Let me see. Pipelines. All right, I'm gonna go see something. For some reason, it looks like Justice was up that whole time, but he's asleep. So I'm going back downstairs. I'm also making some tea. Oh, the camera froze. The camera froze. That's why. That's funny. That whole time, he probably been asleep. Okay. Let me go back. All right. All right. So let me see. Please let this job be running. Still running. Still on step number 3. All right. Yeah, I just been wanting to come back downstairs. I just could not earlier. I couldn't focus because Justice was still alive. I don't know the best way to do my mic arm right now, but this is not as bad as it being directly in front of the camera. Let my tea finish steeping. Wait, what I do with my... Oh, here it is. I think I need my spoon because I did pour some honey in here. Oh, yeah. This is great. Ooh, I just been needing like a nice quiet working session in my own little environment. I feel like Cinderella, when Brandy played Cinderella, it was that part where she was singing that song in my own little corner. That's how I feel. I need to be in my own little corner, in my own little chair. All right, I think I'm good. I just really wish I could fold my legs. Oh God. Not as cozy as I would like to be, but We have moved in the right direction. Okay, we on step 4 of 56. So in this AutoML pipeline, before I was getting to like step 54 and erroring out on step 54. And that was because the latest reason why I had gotten that error was because it was because my data file wasn't long enough. My test file wasn't long enough. So today, the last error I think I only got that error because pretty sure I picked classification instead of regression. So when it started to work on the training, when it started to process the data, that the target column wasn't like the right data type. I think that's why. But hopefully it's gonna work. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna have to move the mount. But yeah, I'm thinking. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this down some. So for my YouTube challenge, I mean my YouTube video, I actually wouldn't mind. I might make a video about this process I'm doing right now because I feel like I really wish I could share my screen, but I can't. Um, but I have been like setting up, basically we're setting up a production grade ML like training and deployment pipeline. That's pretty it's pretty interesting to do in Google Cloud Platform. There's like a lot of tools that makes it a little bit simpler, just depending on if you know which services work best for your use case. But the interesting thing is that I've really been leveraging Gemini. Um, I need to get into Duet, or I don't know. Do they call it Duet in that context? Anyways, um, inside of GCP, there is the Gemini like chat, but the Gemini chat inside of GCP is very like is basically trained on how to use the GCP services. So pretty much having the context of the resources and everything that you have in Google Cloud Platform plus the knowledge base of like how the platform works and how best to leverage the platform. That pretty much is all kind of like within the wheelhouse of Gemini in the context of Google Cloud Platform. So if you don't like for me, instead of like trying to Google around, trying to go through docs and doing all that kind of stuff, I knew at a high level what I was trying to do on the platform. And I've just been leveraging Gemini, like literally very specifically, like prompting Gemini um, to like assist me in the process of what I'm doing and make my life easier, basically. And so far, I've honestly liked it. I mean, I did run into some issues yesterday troubleshooting, but I don't know if it's really a Gemini thing. It did seem as though I wonder if Gemini is a little, or if that version of Gemini is a little bit behind the current GCP like UI. So that's one thing. Um, but also I was trying, basically what I was trying to do yesterday, I was trying to set up um my entire like workflow. Gemini was helping me a lot with that. The main issue I ended up having is that I wanted to run my data processing job, or like build my data processing job and execute that from the CLI. That wasn't working for me because I had some Python dependency issues, some dependencies that were colliding on their versions. So yeah, I couldn't figure it out, and it was like getting close to midnight. So I ended up going to bed and just getting back up. I still haven't figured that out. But like I said, that's basically the main issue I ran into. And honestly, I can't necessarily say that's a GCP thing. Gemini was doing a really good job of walking me through the process of everything I needed to do, and also giving me like the instructions I needed to execute. So I think it was like speeding up my process tremendously by it being my first time getting all this set up the way I wanted it to want to in Vertex or in GCP. So that's something I might make a video about this week because honestly it's been a really good experience so far. And I'll probably talk a little bit about the different types of prompts that I've been using. So like for example, at the very beginning of the process when I noticed firstly I noticed that whenever I clicked on like I think I opened up Gemini in like the context of GCP, and I noticed that the prompt that was initially given to Gemini was like, "Hey, you're a SRE like expert, or you're an expert at troubleshooting, or something like that." Oh, like if you look at the logs in GCP, and then you click on explain this log, then the Gemini chat will open, and then the prompt will say something like let me see if I can even see it. Do 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 do. Yeah, the prompt will say something like, "You're an SRE troubleshooting expert." Woo, woo, woo. And then it'll go on to say like, "Explain this log file," right? So I thought about that when I was initially prompting Gemini. So like the very beginning of my chat, um, I started by giving it like my background, like how, like what experience level I have, what my priorities were, and then I told it exactly what I was trying to do. Like, oh, I'm trying to train this type of model with this type of data. Here's some of the features that I'm trying to focus on. Trying to get, and then I even show it a snippet like I have data in this format. I'm trying to get it into this format. I want to do everything within the GCP services, and like so I gave it all of that kind of information up front, and it was really helpful. I also gave it prompts like saying, I need you need to explain your design choices, like briefly explain your design choices, um, but also show step by step like how to implement the recommendations. And then from there I was able to still leverage it for like when I was running into some issues. Like at one point it started saying like, "Hey, here's some code," and I'm like, "Wait, where did like I think we skipped a step." So then I was like, um, "Okay, my environment is not set up like for this at all. So like, what prerequisites do I need to set up in my local environment in order to run this, right?" Because I think at that point they was telling me to run the data flow, like some code for a data flow pipeline, and I'm like, I don't even have the GCP like CLI, and I'm for sure you want me to run this from the CLI. So then yeah, even Gemini was able to like give me the instructions or send me to the right documentation for like my environment setup and everything like that. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So I've been keeping one long chat, and I've just been trying to go through as much of the process as I can from start to finish. So yeah, I'll probably end up talking more about some of those prompts that was helpful, and like some of my experiences so far. I don't use Azure really. I've used Azure like in a past job, but I never really use Azure, so I haven't spent much time on it. I've been training on GCP over the past like year or so. Mostly more so the past like 6 months, especially this year. I did. They have startup school going right now. Google for startups. No, yeah, Google for startups is doing startup school, which is all about like the Gen AI services. I haven't been keeping up with the one that's running currently. I do need to catch up on it. because they're talking about like chat agents and stuff. But the one that they did earlier this year was like generic Gen AI. How do you basically, they talked about the Vertex platform, a bunch of the Gen AI stuff, and I'm not even doing Gen AI right now, but um that's probably the when once I'm done with some of this that I really have to get over the finish line on this project, I will be getting back to my own project, and I will definitely do more of that on stream so you can see like how I'm going through that process. I think if you already have if you have any experience with machine learning concepts, enough that you are competent to like if you're an experienced software engineer, right? You have some competencies in like some different types of machine learning and you want to start to apply that. The Gemini assistant in GCP is very very good for that. So that's what I've been doing. I'm like, I know enough that you tell me where to go, and what I'm setting up, I can do it. But like, I don't know every single like service that's in Google Cloud Platform. I'm still learning the platform. Still like I'm gonna be getting certified on. I'm gonna be going for the MLE certification on GCP. So I'm learning, but you know it takes a long time to learn a platform, a cloud platform like that. So because I don't really have a DevOps or like SRE background. Um, so yeah, I have to say like even though I got stuck last night with my Python setup, it was like some like I said, it was some dependency issue. So but even though I had that issue, really like the amount of things I was able to do and the amount of time I was able to do it in was like, I don't know, um 20, 30 times faster, 100 times faster than if I was just doing it blind without that assistance. I'll have to check out Azure at some point. I mean, I don't do I'm not a fan of any form of like Windows development at all. But yeah, Azure, I mean, I know Azure, I think Azure has like the OpenAI stuff natively, right? But I usually use OpenAI directly anyway, so I don't know, but I know a lot of people. I just got my own little um biases towards the platform. But I think Azure, of course, like um is definitely where a lot of people are spending their time. In the past, like I said, I worked on a Azure platform because in my old job we acquired a legacy system. It was in Azure. So it was in Azure, but at the same time, we were trying to move we were basically, it was a legacy system that we were like building a new solution for. We were trying to move everything to AWS, honestly. So it wasn't much of an investment in for me it wasn't much of an investment. It didn't make much sense to like become an Azure expert at that point. It was more so knowing enough to be able to support the system that was already there, and then understanding what was built before so we could create something new. AWS, I haven't done any ML stuff on AWS. I'm not even like really familiar with what kind of options they have right now. I know that they have invested in Anthropic, and I've seen that I've seen a couple things pop up. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm like completely out of the loop on AWS, but the reason why I'm choosing to invest my time in GCP is because I think long term, like this project, for example, like this is production. Like this has to go into production. This is for a startup. This is they're like raising capital and all that kind of stuff. So we're not gonna like set up something and then not know if we can actually scale that system. So of course, like it's no harm in putting it on GCP because we know we can keep it there long term. And then I know ultimately that no matter how much, basically, to me, the benefit of GCP from the startup perspective is that I can start with the baked in services that Google has already. Like right now, I'm not gonna come up with my own regression model. Like as long as I have a CSV file and as long as I have a CSV file, I can use AutoML and train a regression model like no code. That's all there. And then you'll have an API endpoint for inferences. But so I can go from that like out of the box to like complete custom, training. I'm also investing, me personally, I'm investing in GCP because me being on a research journey, like me being on a like this is the next iteration of my career, like long term. Obviously like Google is at the forefront of like AI research, so a lot of the work and stuff that they already do internally translates into the services and features that they provide on the platform. So yeah, as opposed to something like AWS, where I'm not saying they don't like do research and stuff like that, but yeah, obviously like Google is definitely at the forefront of like all of what has been like transpiring in Gen AI stuff, because that was their research that really kind of opened up that space. So yeah, from a machine learning like tools and advancements perspective, I feel like I'm doing myself a favor by having access to whatever is the latest and greatest that Google has pretty much developed. So it's kind of a win-win for me right now. And then they've also been doing a lot of training. They're giving a lot of cloud credits for startups, especially AI startups, which is something I need to set up because I do want to do backdrop build again because I didn't get to submit my build at the end of the program. So I want to do the V5 build, and I want to like formally set up my account for my AI project actually, and make sure I get all my credits and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely it's been kind of like a win-win for me in that regard. Oh, how many steps am I? I'm still on step 23. Really? Can I refresh this? Because this kind of seems like it's taking a long time. It's really still on step 23. Wait, did it stop? The time is not ticking no more. I gotta look into some tooling for like the data engineering side of things though. I don't even know if it's really the data engineering, but like the data cleaning and processing and all that. That's an interest that is an interesting space because it's like a very unique like specialty. Um I think we have the capacity now to like you can have AI tooling in these very like niche spaces. So just the idea of like AI tools that automatically can like process your data or convert your data over to another format, that would be interesting. Like I've been having fun I've been having fun with my data cleaning. I don't get excited about that space in particular, but I think there's a lot of opportunity there. I know there's some tools I can use on GCP as well. but I also wonder what opportunities there are for like custom models for data processing. And I know there's some platforms and stuff that are already out there. Cause I still got a 40,000 line file that I need to clean up and like run a bigger training on, and that needs to happen regularly. So I need to do that in some type of programmatic way. We could do some of it on the back end, but I really like the idea of having like the raw data that's coming off, like the signals that we're getting, and then being able to transform those and train directly from that transformation. Like that's what I want. So that way we don't even have to do the extra processing, and we always are starting from the full extent of the data that we have. Because to me, like once you do some type of back end processing and like only extract out the things you think you care about at that time, we're still learning what works best for the model. So like down the line, I still want to have every aspect of the data. I don't want to be like filtering stuff out. If that makes sense. I guess my pipeline might actually run because it's already been going for 46 minutes and it hasn't failed yet. So I think it's going to be fine. I'm just waiting it out. I'm ready for a nap. Oh shoot, I got some coaching calls at 3. So let's see how far we get in this process. Wait, I said I only wanted to max out at 1 node hour. Does that include all of this other time frame, or I hope that this is not an hour max. That would be crazy if it was an hour max. This is not training yet. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Step is it on? See. If I can just get this endpoint, I'm like going to sleep. I think I'm going to bed early tonight. Let me see what's on my to-do list. Oh, you know what? Let me write this idea down for my YouTube video goal for the week. right, so they have this they have this clone option because I'm kind of nervous that I don't know, I guess kind of nervous that getting so close to it's getting so close to an hour on this pipeline, and I picked a maximum 1 node hour, and I'm thinking that was just going to be training time, but I don't know. It's almost at an hour mark, so I guess I'm about to find out soon. All right. That's over an hour running, so I guess that's a good sign. Matter of fact, if I was to, let me see something. If I was to go through this process again, and then I said, no advanced options, show less. Data set. No. No. And then if I was to do train, and then code. Okay. Maximum no hours. Recommended no hours by dataset row count. 1 to 3 hours for less than 100,000 rows. 1 to 6 for 100,000 to a million. 1 to 12 for a million to 10 million. And then 3 to 24 for 10 million, more than 10 million rows. So yeah, I picked an hour. So an hour should be fine. I only have 1,000 something rows in this data set. Just a sample. 1,000 is the minimum needed. So I have like a little over 1050, 1051, or 1050 actually, exactly, I think. Wait, is that? Hmm. All right, let me see.